Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Lorraine Jensen, and I'm your host today with the Metaphysical Network for Conscious Living. Today, I have the pleasure of speaking with Bea Scharnowski. Welcome, Bea.
Hello.
Wonderful. So today we have a really interesting topic, and the topic is new ways to recognize and remove blocks. And Bea will be speaking at the Unitarian Fellowship Hall at 595 Townsite Road on December the 5th. We begin at 7 p.m. and we ask that you bring a $15 cash donation to cover all the costs involved. So let me tell you a little bit about the Metaphysical Network, and then I'm going to talk about Bea's talk, and then we're going to dive right into a really great conversation. So the Metaphysical Network for Conscious Living helps people seeking community, connection, and spiritual development to feel inspired and empowered by providing enlightening experiences through seminars, workshops, podcasts, fairs, and conferences. Now, about Bea and her talk. She says, if you believe in a life force and want to live a positive life to your fullest potential, who doesn't want that, right? Then this talk is for you. 3 keys to creating your own reality is the first step to realizing and releasing the blocks that hold you back to free yourself and manifest your dreams in any area of your life. Bea will discuss the benefits of theta healing and how it helped and continues to help her, and how this modality can apply to help you in your life. She'll be sharing with you how to manifest energetically and explain where beliefs come from. Well, I tell you, I'd sure like to know that one. When we hope that you'll join us to learn about this amazing technique. Now, something you just said in there that really spoke to me this time. Well, we all believe in a life force and want to live a positive life, I believe. That's why we're here. So 3 keys to creating your own reality. Do you want to share what those 3 keys are, or is that a secret?
Oh, not a secret. No, of course not. So the 3 keys first, you gotta look within. A lot of people in our society tend to look outside and get the satisfaction for a little bit of time, and then they gotta have something new. So the first key is definitely to look inside and see where your emotions come from. Why do I react that way? That is definitely a first key. Definitely and foremost. That's how I started my journey. And just to look inside and questioning yourself, how come you're reacting that way? That's one of the keys. The second one is then to find the courage and have the courage to work on yourself and to reach out for help. 100%. The third key is then that you keep going. It is a journey of continuation, especially with the theta healing philosophy. It is not just like a one session fix, a one class fix. It's become, for me, it's become a lifestyle. And I've gotten so much closer to the universe, to the divine, to what we call in theta healing the 7 planes of existence, which is this beautiful white iridescent light that's full of unconditional love. So the more you practice, like riding a bike, it's like going swimming, playing the guitar, take whatever you wish, right? But it's you practice it and you just release more you release more blocks, you would just release a whole bunch of things, because the theta healing is like a complete healing system. We work on 4 levels within ourselves. One is the genetic level, so things that might be passed on or we have a disposition to, whether that's illnesses or beliefs. We work on the history level. We work on the soul level and also on the core level, things that happen in this lifetime. So there are 4 different bases that we work on. And then with that alone, we can then dive in and find out what the belief is and where it comes from. There's a lot of tracing back into a deeper understanding of who you are. We're always connected with the creator of all that is. That's where we're going to go first. That's why we're using the theta brainwave. Go in the theta brainwave. It's like meditating. It's like almost hypnotherapy. You reach the theta brainwave when you wake up in the mornings, like almost awake, and then you're in this beautiful relaxing. That's theta right there. or before you go to sleep, when you go into a deeper sleep.
Mhm.
Oh, it was a great day today, poof, and you're gone, right? So that beautiful relaxing is the theta brainwave. And Viana Steibel out from the stage, she has had a tumor in her leg about 9 inches, and she's been a psychic all her life and helped people a lot in her life. And she discovered that once you go into this theta brainwave, you are able to connect deeper with the universe, with the divine, with God. So, and with that, she discovered the healing in her own, she healed her own tumor in her leg with this theta healing technique. And she wrote it all down and started teaching in 91. And she's now teaching worldwide, 80 languages translate. There's 9 books. There is almost 1 million teachers and instructors worldwide. So,
How
yeah,
many? How many?
about almost 1 million,
Wow.
800, 900,000. Yeah.
So this is very fascinating
Mhm.
topic for me, especially because I'm a realtor and I have always, as I've been facilitating self-development programs for 20 years. And
Mm.
so the program that I facilitate, one of the main parts of it, it's a 4-day program and people are in a room together. But what I do is I help people to identify, to own, and to break through those blocks.
Hmm.
So we're doing that on one level, let's say, and you're doing it on 4.
Not all at once.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's
Not
good
all
to
at
know.
once. Yes.
That's good to know.
Absolutely.
So is it a
Absolutely.
process then? Because, I spend 4 days with people. We go in, we build the trust, we start to identify. And the beautiful thing about doing it live is that people go, oh, you don't look like me, you don't sound like me, yet we've got the same story.
Hmm.
It kind of brings people together. So
Yes.
yours is a different way of creating the same results.
It's the whole theta, the system is just, it's different. It's a journey of self-discovery is what it is. So yet we're working on all 4 levels, and it all depends where I am guided, because I connect with the divine and I'm being guided, right?
Okay, thank
And
you.
every individual is different.
Yes.
You might work on one session, you might work on your relationship issues, right? In this lifetime, and maybe they'll trace back, and maybe they'll take us to the history level, maybe they'll take us to the genetic level, maybe there's something there, you see?
Okay,
So
I
it's
think that's
very
great.
individualized.
Yeah,
Yeah,
love that. So,
yeah,
um, I got no idea what you're doing, and many of us won't. So I'm going to ask you. So if I
yeah.
came to you, you might say to me, "Oh, we need to go way back to the beginning in time, right?"
Mm.
Or you might say, "Oh, today we only need to work on what's happening on this level." Is that
That is not up to me, to be honest with you.
that's that
It's
when
not
I
up to
come in,
me.
it's up to
If
me.
if you would come to me, you would
Yeah.
tell me what it is that is really in the forefront, that is really a big trigger for you at this time in any
Okay.
area of your life, right?
Yeah.
And then I will guide you into the theta brainwave, and which with every question I ask, with every download we have downloads, it's like downloading your computer to create new neural pathways in your brain. When you have some, oh, I'm not good enough, and that goes on in your brain constantly and constantly, that's what you're sending out energetically. So you're
Yes.
going to get the
Yes.
answers, people telling you, you're not good enough, I
Absolutely.
don't get the job, I don't have,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely.
So
A
that's
million
that's why
percent.
permission. Oh, sorry.
No, 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 no. Keep going.
Yeah, that's why the permission, and well, like we all have free will, right?
Yes, we
So
do.
we do have free will. So I will ask you if I can do a scan, and then I'll do a scan on your body. That I just do that with my mind, right? And if you say yes, that's okay, then I will do it. If you say no, I won't, because I have a deep respect of the self-respect and the free will, because that's
Okay.
my journey in my life
Yeah.
that has been overridden so many times. So I honor it deeply and respect it a lot. So, and then we're going the theta brainwave, and then we're going back to the topic that you wanted to work on. I usually do an opening prayer, thanking that we got together, and I will invite your ancestors, your angels, your guides to guide us. Okay. So, and if you would come to me, you'll do the work yourself almost. Like I'm guided by the universe.
Right.
And then I'm guiding you, and I might ask you, they might want to ask you, is like just ask the universe, because sometimes thoughts get in the way, and then we'll start losing the focus, right? Maybe we need a little grounding, or maybe then I'll go up again. It's okay, take a deep breath in, right? And then I might downloads have come too. Would you like to know what it feels like to be safe, to find the answer, to see where you want to go next? So, and if you say yes, then I witness the download entering your energy system, your aura. Inside of you, more aura is more your energy field, right? So, and then most people relax then, and they say, okay. And then there might be another question coming up, but that's really stuck, right? Then we look at
Right.
benefits, we look at what we
Yeah.
learned. What did we learn from this situation? Because we all learn good stuff too. We're here to learn virtues, right? And the good things, or courage, or kindness, or gentleness, or love of self, right? So yeah,
Yes.
that's in a session. And there's
Beautiful.
more than releasing trauma, and there is trauma release, and maybe there's some contracts, some promises they're still holding on to you because there was no end date to it. I'll always be there for you. Oh, hang on a minute,
Yeah.
right?
I think I have one of those going on because, yeah, I think I've got one of those going on. And
Mm-hmm.
I've tried cutting the cords,
Okay.
burning the cords, banging the cords, getting rid of all the cords, and
Oh,
show up in my dreams all the time. I'm like, oh,
so,
anyway, it's,
so
yeah,
here's I gotta tell you what we do with that in theta healing. We have what's called an energetic divorce.
thank
So
you.
you're not cutting the cords, you're working with the energy.
Yeah.
Because when you're in a long term, like in a close relationship, when you're long term in a relationship, can be your pet too, or family member or loved ones, what happens is the energies start to exchange, right? And then how you've heard people, you become one, and they miss them terribly. There's a normal grieving process though, right, that you go through. But in the end, if you're ready to let that cord go and to let them really go and to free yourself is what you're really doing, then we have the technique to do the energetic divorce.
Does it come with a certificate?
For the what,
Divorce.
the energetic divorce? I can put you on, sure. This is to certify that.
I just find it fascinating. Like, as much as I love this person and, always
Yeah.
will, that part of our life is over. Yet
Mhm.
I believe more than anything, because I've done past life stuff and everything. And I'm saying this because I don't think I'm the only one out there that this happens to. Um, but they still show up in my dreams, and they still show up in different ways. I just know, and I know at a different level that
Yeah,
it's here. They have no idea.
yeah,
They have no
yeah,
idea. And I'm like, oh. But anyway, so that's the kind of thing that you do as well.
yeah. That comes up in
Interesting. Very
sessions.
interesting.
It
Yeah.
depends. If you come to me, you want to do that in a session. We can do a lot more though.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then we do that and we look into that, right?
Interesting.
And
Yeah.
then sometimes things going through when I have this energetic divorce is done, that is there's still some residue on the negativity that was brought into your life with this person, right? Or there's something still of that uh, abuse or whatever happened in that relationship. Is it okay if we lift that? And then I need your permission to say yes, and most people do, and then I'll witness it leaving, of course, right? Yeah.
Nice.
I
So
also do belief work too. Yeah,
you do witch work as well?
belief work,
Oh, yes.
changing
Yes,
beliefs. Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. And that's basically what I do on this level with people,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
But if they can take that to a 4-stage or 4-level journey, then
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say once I'm done with them, but after, um,
Yeah.
so for me, I think that I'm getting a lot of pre-light workers show up on my door, where they're just kind of opening their eyes to, wow, there is more than me out there, right? And then,
Mm-hmm.
so a lot of those people, or some of those people that I've been working with, are now kind of showing up at the Metaphysical Society and saying, oh, I get it. There's more than me and you out there.
Yes,
and,
yes.
opening their eyes to all these amazing, amazing tools that people bring to our events all the time. It's fascinating. It's the speakers that we have are just, it's wow, it's just life-changing. It's beautiful. And the experiences that we have at the sessions. So as we wrap up, why don't you tell me what our session is going to look like, please?
Yeah, well, we're going to do a little exercise in the talk. I will take people up into the theta brainwave, and we're going to do a subconscious testing,
Oh,
and there are going to be some downloads as well.
are we
So
all going together?
yes, we're all going together.
So what if I get somebody else's download?
You won't.
Okay, that can't happen.
It is like there's only one download. Usually one download at a time. Let's put it that way.
Okay,
Okay, so, and if it feels right for you in your heart of hearts, and you go like, oh, this resonates, I want that. Then you say out loud to yourself in a quiet voice, yes.
oh, I
So,
see.
so in a group, I just do it one downloads or two. It depends what comes through, right? I'm hesitating a little bit because it comes through different all the time for different people. So if you say yes, then I will witness it going in. And each single one, and I will just feel it or sense it. If the download didn't go in, there might be a block there.
Okay,
There might be a block of going like, oh, maybe, no, I don't want that. It's too scary, whatever the reason, right?
right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I experienced, so is this through mediumship or is this psychic?
This is through my intuition.
Okay, okay, great.
My intuition has my awareness and my intuition. The more I've cleared my own things, my own stuff, it has been skyrocketing. It is
Yes,
skyrocketing. It is so amazing.
it is, because
From,
we are in the way of us
yeah,
having that experience, right? All
I
those
think,
blocks.
yeah, we still have it. Everybody's intuition.
Oh,
Everybody can be a psychic, right?
yeah,
So, yeah, and I find like it's a muscle. You have to train it. It's a
yes.
muscle. Intuition is a muscle. And I'm just like, I feel so blessed with this modality. I'm from Germany originally because it is so thorough. And we Germans and Polish people like the thoroughness, the analyzing, and getting all the little brambury bushes roots out there. So we can then be this free and be that connected all the time.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. Thank you. I really look.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm so appreciative.
Oh,
Yes.
I look forward. I really look forward to the session, and seeing if we get a download.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can talk longer than 9, than 2 hours.
Okay, so do you have any events, Beata, coming up
Oh
in
yeah.
the next couple of months that you'd like to share?
Yeah, besides the December 5th with you, I'm looking so forward to that. That's not too long ago.
No.
And then I'm having online sessions and also in-person sessions out in Parksville. If anybody's out there in Parksville who would like to see and come for a session, that will be down in the Franklin Gulf area. That will be December the 11th and the 18th. It's a Wednesday.
Okay.
So yeah, if they want to contact me, they sure can do that. And then I also have a couple of classes coming up. That's a Theta Healing Basic class. And that is on January the 17th to the 19th. It's 3 days. They run from about 10 to 5 with breaks in between.
Okay.
And the reason is because they're on 3 days, it's like there have to be 2 sleep cycles in between to let the change happening. It's not just a strictly learning, but you will experience and you will have the opportunity to look inside and to practice some guidance in how to, go a little bit deeper. And you will learn all about this modality, of course. So there's two sleep cycles needed. That's how come 3 days.
Okay.
And then the second one is called the Advanced, Theta Healing Advanced, which will anchor the first one. It'll bring you even more down, it'll anchor the first one. And then that's on January the 24th till the 26th.
And where are they?
I have not got a location yet.
Okay, but it will be in Parksville, is that correct?
I'm hoping in Nanaimo.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. I've just,
Good to
if
know.
you know of a location, please let me know. That would be great. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, wonderful, wonderful. So my last question, how
Yeah.
can we get in touch with you?
I'm on Facebook,
Okay,
either with my name, Bea Scharnowski.
yes,
There's Be Healing, Bea Healing
Okay, that's a
on
Facebook page?
Facebook. That's a Facebook as
Okay,
well.
yeah,
And there's a website on there on both of them. So if you click the website, you find out much more about myself.
wonderful.
And the other one is on Instagram, and that is B_healing. So yeah, and
Okay.
of course, phone number, email, it's all on my website, it's all on my Facebook as well. And of course, come on the Thursday next week. I'd love to see you and share all this amazing, amazing beauty with
Oh,
you.
the energy in that room is so beautiful. I really invite you to invite your friends that maybe haven't experienced metaphysical network yet, because it's just so beautiful. Last week, I think people were walking out and their feet weren't touching the ground. So
Awesome.
that's how it feels sometimes. It's just beautiful. So I
Hmm.
look forward to seeing you there on December the 5th at 7 p.m. at the 595 Townside Road at the Unitarian Fellowship Hall. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. So thanks everybody for listening, and we look forward to seeing you there. Thank you, Bea.
Thank you so much.
See you then.